Hey, good morning. Stu Thorne here with the Cannondale Prepared by Cyclocross World team. And this morning we're going to give you a little tour of the team rig and inside and outside team facilities. Let's go check it out. So here we are inside the trailer. Starting at the front, we've got spares for just about everything. Spare helmets, we've got extra jackets, a few tools, tires. We've got heaters up here. Scratch Labs bottles, t-shirts, all that sort of thing, extra Scratch Labs products. We have a 100-gallon water tank up front, so if we ever get into a situation where the promoter isn't supplying enough water, we can break out that one. We also have a 70-gallon tank that we use out back with another pressure washer. Extra wheel bags and travel bags, EVOC stuff that we use occasionally. And then we've got New Balance shoes. They're a sponsor of ours, and some extra shoes for the riders, running sneakers. Full kitchen layout. Of course, the requisite espresso machine. Did I say that right? Espresso? We've got the rice maker, the cooktop, pots and pans down in here, extra supplies, cooking supplies, another heater. Up in here, it looks like we've got some cooking supplies as well, the actual food, sauces, condiments, that sort of thing. And then up in this cabinet, we've got Scratch Labs products. We've also got some cups, cookware, glasses, mugs for the coffee machine. Picture of Tim that Lucas Winterberg has signed. Extra lubes, Motor X lubes, some other various bits and pieces. And then this is spare parts that are basically trailer supplies. If we ever need to work on the trailer, we have screws, that sort of, things in there, extra fuses and electrical supplies for the power supply. Also all the power tools, drills, saws, chain rings in here, full range of chain rings for the CX1, SRAM CX1, anything from 38 to 46, bar tape, extra bar tape. And as we move in, normally we have 16 wheel holders. They're all labeled for each individual rider, so that it makes it easier when we go to reload. We can just put the bikes up where that rider's name is, and they're all fit properly. Airline track here to keep the rear wheels from moving around. A couple of spare bikes in here right now. And then we get into the riders area here. We set up 4 chairs for the riders. Each rider has their own box. We'll take a look. Katie's box here has spare helmet, some spare clothes in here, that sort of thing. Extra Castelli kit, Giro helmet. Curtis has his own stash. Usually it's pretty messy. The location of the box is actually kind of critical. Some people don't like to be near the door. Some people don't like to be in sight of the door. It's a little bit of a musical chairs every once in a while during the weekend. Spare parts, spare tools, spare tables, some extra ramps if we need to load things out the side door because we don't want to open the rear door. And then we got a full complement of wheels, front wheels on the top, Zip 303 Firecrest wheels here with challenge tires, a variety of different tires, spare pressure washer, air supply, propane tanks, and that's about it for the inside really. We'll head out to the outside. So now here we are outside the trailer. We'll normally set up anywhere from 4 to 5 tents in the front of the trailer, sometimes one around the back. And on one end we'll have all of the trainers set up with a trainer bike ready to go, kinetic trainers. The mats come out. And then we'll have the Scratch Labs supply water here, and they can take the packets from indoors and mix their own flavor, whatever they prefer. As we move down this way, we've got each mechanic will have their own stand. Feedback stands all set up ready to go. Extra wheels we'll have out during the day, and then we move into each toolbox that we bring outside. Normally these are stored inside during travel obviously, and then for each event we'll pull them out and set them up so that we don't have to keep going back in and out of the trailer to get parts and that sort of thing. We're not going to interrupt the riders. So the riders have their own space during the day. We have our space outdoors. In the winter time, when it gets a little cooler, we'll seal this whole thing up. We'll use heaters outdoors, and this whole area will be warm and toasty. It's pretty much set up each week similar to this, where Joe's got his toolbox here, and then the various parts. We've got hydraulic parts in here, all the brake stuff, bottom bracket parts, chainring parts, spare hardware, seat collars, all the air pumps are in here. So we can pretty much do all the work that we need to one of these bikes. We can completely rebuild one. If we need to get a spare part, it's out here. So there's no real rhyme or reason to the way this is set up. We just sort of set these up accordingly, but there's 3 boxes that come out every weekend. We have another one here that's got spare derailleurs in it, all kinds of spare derailleur parts, all the cables, shift cables and that sort of thing, and various parts for that. Extra tires, tubes, water bottle cages, anything to do with the wheels are in there. And then my toolbox is down here. And again, more spare parts, shifters, headset parts, all sorts of pedals and cleats and shoes. And that's about all we have.